Good evening, everybody. Welcome to day four of our isolation experience. It's March 19th, 2020. And today is the Equinox, right? The first day of spring technically begins at 11:50 p.m. tonight. It is one of the earliest vernal equinoxes in the last 100 years, right? What a time for spring to be starting early. I think we're all going to have a very unique spring this time around. One of my favorite quotes from spring is a quote from Margaret Atwood, the great writer Margaret Atwood, who said that in the spring, at the end of the day, everyone should smell like dirt. It's a quote I like a lot. The ladies are at home planting seeds today, indoor seeds, from what I understand. So hopefully when I get home today, the house will smell like dirt. That would be pleasant, wouldn't it? I'm here in my office again today. It looks as though Thursdays through this thing are going to be my full office day, so I got to catch up on quite a bit of work, thankfully. I'm doing a little article for AMC Outdoors magazine, which is going to come out in a couple of months. So I'll let you know about that when it arrives. And got to speak with my publisher today about the new book. We are still on track as far as we know. You know, who knows? That could change in a couple of months, but right now, everything looks to be going as planned, and we'll have some pre-order information about that as well. So, we carry on. We try to do our best and stay close to home, and we'll get through this. So I was thinking today about what to read, and it occurred to me that over the course of the past few years, I have written some essays on the vernal equinox, on spring, on the arrival of spring. And one of them, which I wrote not last year but the year before, was sort of adapted into part of one of the essays that's going to appear in the new book. The new book, by the way, is titled You and Me. And it's a collection of essays on fatherhood and parenting, and those of you who've been following me for a while know what that's all about. So what I figured I would do today is not dwell too long on spring and on what we're all going through. We all know what we're going through. But get right to that essay, give you a quick sort of a good night, welcome spring essay, and then we'll get back to it tomorrow, okay? So here we go. Let me find it for you. This essay doesn't have a title specifically, but it's about spring. Well, baby, welcome to the third vernal equinox of your life. One of 2 days in our orbit of the sun, where we have equal amounts of light and darkness, black and white. We are asleep and we are awake. And it occurs to me these days, as you begin to fully test the extent of what you can accomplish as a functioning organic machine, that so much of our interaction now is light and darkness. Highs and lows. We are happy or we are sad. There are tears or there is joy. Ben Franklin attempted to smooth out the highs and lows of his life, thinking that extreme emotions were not conducive to accomplishment in thought. Though Buddha before him concerned himself not with suppression of highs and lows, but rather a way to calm that energy in order to see more deeply. But us, baby, for us, I'll take the duality, the yin and the yang. I love your complexity. I love how you seem to feed off the peaks and valleys, how you leave me breathless one moment and filled with energy and strength the next. So, On this rare day of equal light and darkness, this day that seems designed for you, I'll take the tears, and I'll take the laughter, and I'll hold you close, and you'll kiss me, and you'll push me away. And I'll breathe deeply of this day of duality, and we'll just roll on through the universe like nothing else matters. It's a day of duality, folks, even though technically we'll only have 10 minutes or so of spring today, but we'll officially start tomorrow, won't we? So until then, hope you have a good night. Remember that we are all in this together. Wash your hands, and we'll be back at it in the morning. Take it easy, everybody.